Hey, Joshua Vickery here, CEO and founder of Google's #1 ranked Christian internet marketing company in the world, the Creative Christian Copywriter. And what I want to do today, just real quick, is share with you a couple of key elements that I think that you should really consider when it comes to your business website. But also, I'm going to have kind of a serious conversation with you as a Christian business owner when it comes to your thinking and thoughts on what you're doing and the direction you're wanting to go. For me, before I forget, we're March 1st, 2020. We're getting ready to launch a huge case study for Christian business owners. We're going to And what we want to do is give you the information on this case study. We're going into a boutique, and we're wanting to share with you how we're going to double their business over the next 6 months. And we're wanting to just share you all the analytics as we go along, and we're asking you to walk along with us in that journey. You can go to our website, creativechristiancopywriter.com. Go up in the main navigation where it says business services. Just hover over where it says that. It'll drop down. You'll see where it says new case study. Click on that, and it'll tell you everything you need to know and how to get that information as we go along and the data. As for me, I've been in the retail industry in some form or fashion for over 25 years now. And that's from doing the grunt work to upper management in department stores to upper management in the automotive industry, and on I could go. But in 2016, when I launched the Creative Christian Copywriter, my goal was to really save the Christian retail industry. And I know that's a big statement, but that was what I wanted to do. And Send the Light, at that time, Send the Light had just gone out of business, had closed their doors. If you're not familiar with them, they were the largest Bible distributor in the world. And that was just crushing, and it broke my heart. And unbeknownst to me, shortly thereafter, Lifeway closed all of their retail outlets across the country. And but shortly thereafter, I received a phone call from a friend in the car business saying, "Hey, do you think that stuff would work in the car business?" And talking about my internet marketing stuff, and I told him, I said, "I don't know, but I'd be scared to death to try it." And I was, because I had the blueprint in my mind of how I wanted to save the Christian retail industry, and I knew that would also work in the car business, but I knew also it had never been tried or done. But in February of 2017, I set out to do just that. It took me 3.5 months, but once I gathered the data, studied it, put everything together that we do now, even in the Christian retail industry, we helped this struggling little Chevrolet dealer. We catapulted it to huge success in 2017. And then at the beginning of 2018, I created my own automotive digital marketing company. And I'm telling you all this for a reason. That in 2018, we helped a 7-brand new car dealer when the owner had brought me on, it was April 5th, 2018. He told me, he said, "Josh, it's not like we're broke." He said, "But for the past 7 or 8 years, we haven't made any money." And just in 8 months of 2018, I was able to help them to their most profitable year in almost 25 years of business. That same year of 18, I got on board with a Kia dealership who was struggling, losing hundreds of thousands of dollars every year. And when I got there, we kicked off for them May 17th of 2018. And just in those 6.5, 7 months, we helped them to a 147% new and used car sales increase for the year. And when it comes to money, it was about a $1.2 million swing for them. And it's just unheard of in any almost any industry, especially the car business. But we were just blessed to have the wisdom to do that. And 2019, we set a bunch more records. And anyway, I've kind of devoted myself in 2020 to helping the Christian business owner. taking everything that I've learned the last few years and telling you guys, hey, I want to help you to do the same thing. And it's not like this is a video ad where it's like, hey, we're going to help you do this, and keep your fingers crossed. We'll see how it goes. Right now, God has really blessed us in that we're batting 1,000. Like, it's never failed. I mean, when I said we're doing a case study on where we go in and help a boutique to double their business in the next 6 months, unless God just wills against us, that's exactly what's going to happen. We know the system. And so the two things that I wanted to share with you today, if you're a business owner and you're thinking, what do I need to do when it comes to building my website and getting going? Well, here's what I know. Just that train of thought tells me that you're wanting to grow your business, or you wouldn't be messing with a website. So number one, here's what I'm strongly suggesting by the grace of God. If you're considering getting a website and doing this whole online thing, number one, either go all in or do not go at all. And what I mean is, go all in on your investment in this website and all of the expertise that comes with the website. Now, a lot of what I'm talking about and know and even won't say, there's the majority of your even internet marketing, but web design companies out there that exist in the world, they don't know the secrets we know. But what I am saying is, when it comes to search engine optimization, go all in. When it comes to email marketing, automation, segmentation, go all in. Web page optimization architecture, go all in. Go all in. And that's how, when you go all in, and we've been able to not only prove it to ourselves, but the largest, most competitive industry in the world, the automotive industry, when you go all in with us, it's not like we come and help save you or help make you successful. We come and help you to dominate an entire niche in your area. And that's what I'm saying. Go all in. If you don't go all in and you have this thinking that, hey, I want to pay this company, $500, $1,000, whatever, to build my website, and success will come my way, build it and they will come. That does not happen. If that is your thinking, and if that is what you do, you're going to end up a small fish in a big pond, and basically nothing will ever happen for you through that website. I've got so much data and analytics to prove what I'm saying. The only caveat I would say to that is, if you had just thousands of business followers for whatever reason, and they would just naturally come to your website without going to Google or a search into search, but that is definitely the exception and not the rule. And number two, and this is one of the big things that once I learned it in the automotive industry, once again, I was like, oh, I've got to get this in the Christian industry. It's if you're not an expert when it comes to website building and internet marketing, let's say you're just a owner of a boutique or a construction company or whatever it might be. If you're not an expert in website building and internet marketing, what I'm suggesting, and a huge service now that we're definitely offering, is let us build the website, put our magic in it, and let us continue to serve you month after month to ensure the success that we're talking about here. There's a reason, by the grace of God, in 2018, because of our success in the automotive industry, I made the cover of a very prestigious copywriting magazine, The Barefoot Writer, and with the success and just everything that we were learning and people were seeing, and these people in my industry were seeing, man, they know something that others don't. I highly advise that, because when it comes to search engine optimization, SEO, that is a continual thing that not only has to continue week after week and month after month, but it has to increase. We have to, and what we do, we hook up to all the Google Analytics, Search Console, all that stuff. We analyze the data, we bring it to our clients and say, here's what the data is telling us. Now, this is what we need to do. Let us create these pages or this page or groups of pages that do this, this, and this. And then once we do that, we come back to the client and say, see, here's the success it brought. But now we have more data and it's telling us to do this. It's the data that tells us what to do. And I'm saying without that, success will last a little while, but then it'll go away. And don't worry about the cost of whatever. And I'm definitely not ashamed of and I even have that on our website. We're not ashamed of what we charge for websites and things like that. I think with the all-in package of the e-commerce website starts at like $7,800. But once again, my guarantee with that is this: you're going to have the most optimized in every way possible, lead generating, every way possible, optimized website in your niche, in your neck of the woods, guaranteed. And now I'm sitting here saying, and once you allow me to build that website, do everything we need to do on it, launch it, get Google falling in love with it, let us maintain it for you. And we'll figure it out as far as the money. We can negotiate on anything. A lot of times what I've come up with, what I've told businesses is, hey, I think something that is very advantageous to you, if we just figured out a percentage of the money that comes through the website. Because what that causes me and my company to do is to work harder to make you even more successful. Kind of holds my feet to the fire. If we don't make money, we don't get a paycheck. But let's just take this for example when it comes to that. Let's say this boutique that we're getting ready to launch this case study and help them. Let's say that in 2019, and I don't know their financial statements or anything, don't even need to know right now, but let's say in 2019, let's say they profited $75,000. Okay. In 2020, if they do 150,000, would it be worth the investment? Obviously, if you don't even have to be an intelligent business owner to know that the answer is yes. And whatever, that might be. And so I'm just saying, we're talking real. What I'm telling you is the truth, and it's real. I have the analytics, and it's kind of, I think that's what just really inspires me and gives me so much energy to help, is everything that we do, it's based off of and is proven by the analytics. Everything that we do with my company, I either have to show you analytics of where we succeeded or analytics of where we failed. And I love that because I can stand on that, and which has made me several years later, up until today, now I can sit here and say, hey, unless God just wills against it or there's a humongous economical recession, here's what's going to happen. We're going to do, it's become kind of pragmatic. We're going to do A, B, C, D. Here's going to be the results. Let's roll. I know that there's got to be trust between you and I, and but just know we're here to help. That's the basis of what we're doing. What I set out to do in 2016 was not just save an industry, but to help good Christian business owners, just lovely people, to become more successful than they ever thought possible. And I felt at that time I had the blueprint in my head that had to take place, but now I know it. And so what I'm saying is, if you want to become just more successful, and I know it's not about the money, but if you want to grow your business, I'm telling you, we've got the answer, and we'd love to help. So contact us today. Go visit our website. I have tons of articles that I've written about website building, about search engine optimization, email marketing, list building, lead generation, tons of stuff. Just go, have a heyday, look all you want. Give us a call, contact us through email, whatever you need to do, anything we can do to help, but we are here to help. And once again, everything that we do, I put a 100% guarantee on it. So Have a great day. Have a blessed day. Have a blessed year. And God willing, we'll talk to you soon.